Hi Virgo, today we're going to be doing your love reading for July 2018. I am a Virgo sun, but you don't need to be a Virgo sun necessarily, because you could be a Virgo sun, moon, rising in Venus. You may be able to pick up some messages from this reading if you're cross-watching for someone who may be a Virgo or may have Virgo in their chart. Welcome as well. So obviously there are lots of signs that kind of make up our chart, so you may find messages in the other videos as well that may resonate with you, regardless of whether you're just a Virgo sun sign. But I am a Virgo sun sign, so let's see what messages come up for love in July 2018. Just also want to say, because this is a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone. If you did want a private reading, which is a reading just for you, you can check out the description box below with a list of prices also and services, or you can shoot me an email and I'll try and get back to you ASAP. Okay, now that all those formalities are done, we can get started on the reading. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck as well as the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Virgo. So, I've said this in every single reading because there's a huge theme. As I'm shuffling, by the way, I'm going to say this. There's a huge theme that's occurred in all of the July 2018 readings so far, which is that people are going to have a lot of realizations, epiphanies. They're going to go deep within and think about things. The middle of the year is all about kind of, getting to the middle and kind of thinking. So essentially, it's about having these realizations, and it's come out in a lot of the cards for the previous readings, in fact all of them. And so I just want to mention that. Okay, so I just got a huge chunk of cards, and usually when that happens we eliminate them. Guides say they're not a part of the reading. I'm sorry that the shuffling is taking a really long time. There's nothing aesthetically pleasing to look at. Maybe I'll put my pink pen there. Anyways, so a lot of realizations happening. A lot of people tend to go on holidays during the middle part of the year. Not everyone, but a lot of people do. It doesn't have to be like a fancy place or anything like that, but a lot of people have realizations when they're away, especially during the middle part of the season, and so it's very much middle part of the year. And so again, a big chunk of cards come out, so we eliminate those. Wow, Virgo, it's taken a while to get your reading. Okay, here we go. Now we have something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to look at. Here we go. What did I say? What did I say? Realizations. Thinking about things. Judging things. Well, I didn't say judging, but it's very, very similar. So yeah, a lot of people having a lot of realizations, making decisions, etc., etc. Well, isn't this rather interesting, hey? Queen of Cups. A knight and a queen. It's a bit of a mismatch, unless you get a king as well. I will say that, but I'm sensing something coming through in this reading already. So I'm going to wait until I've got the last card. Okay, so let us begin. 5 of Wands, conflict. With this particular card, it's about, I feel in your situation, it's about having a bit of difficulty maybe prioritizing things. Maybe you're prioritizing someone who is not prioritizing you. You may be in communication with this person, but I feel like it's very on and off. It can sometimes be kind of conflicting. You might say one thing, they may not reply. You may reply later, but it might not be of interest to you. It's kind of conflict. I don't necessarily believe that you guys are together, but you are in some kind of communication. You've also got Judgment. So Judgment is, Judgment is a card that is ruled by Pluto. It's about transformation, so it's about rebirth and development, restoration. The whole thing that I was talking about in the intro, about having this idea where you're going to be looking at things and thinking about things. So that's what you're going to be doing. It's right in the middle, right there, very, very clear in your sight. And this is very important because it's going to help you to think about what you want and what you want from this other person, essentially. So you have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is bringing you an offer. I feel this person is going to bring you an offer, and it's really about. It's a very calm person. They could message you. I feel like you are in communication, as I did mention. I feel like you're in communication, but it's almost just like very wishy-washy. I feel like they have lots of loose ends to tie up. You're going to make that judgment call, and it's about kind of. I feel like you're going to almost walk down a new path, but you're going to keep them on the back burner. I don't feel like you're going to walk away and shut the door in their face, but I feel like that you're going to keep them on the back burner. But they're coming to you. They're going to come to you with a cup, with an offer of some sort, and I feel like they're going to come to you. Yeah, it's kind of about being very calm as well. And I did mention a knight and a queen, and I don't know if this is necessarily going to work out in your favour, this person, because a knight and a queen is kind of like a mismatch. You ideally want a king and a queen. A knight is bringing an offer though. But with the Queen of Cups, it's all about healing and having lots of insight, and I feel like with the Judgment card, that's kind of the place you're going to be in, where you're the one that's going to be healing and having all this insight. Whilst I feel like this person here is just in this kind of stage of conflict within themselves. They could be emotionally going through a lot of things. That's why your communication may be so unbalanced as well, because with the Eight of Cups here, what I'm kind of seeing is that it's very stagnant and kind of all over the place, and it's not very balanced. You've also got the moon and the sun, so it's about illusions. It's quite conflicting, really. But with the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like you're going to have some, wonderful goals and gifts and resources, and potentially referring to an offer. I feel like this person can come back around. But whether they're that person for you, I am not sure. Usually the Ace of Pentacles is more about like money and gifts and that kind of thing. I don't really see it as like a very romantic offer personally, but when you have the Knight of Cups, I see it as a romantic offer with the Ace of Pentacles. Alright, so I'm still a little hesitant to complete this reading, so I'm going to pull another card from the tarot deck. Okay, we got 3, so we're gonna go 3. Okay, King of Pentacles, Strength, the Chariot. Okay, let's start with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is all about stability and wealth and profitability, and I do feel like this is a mismatch. This person may come round and offer you your cup, but I do not believe that this is the right person. And I say this very much so because I see forward progress and movement with the Chariot. The Chariot is a Cancer card, and that's the season that we're sort of in. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you're dealing with a Cancer, but that's the season that we're in as well, being July. And what I do want to say is it's about forward movement, forward movement, progression, control, victory. Moving forward. I do not feel like this person here, this one that we're talking about, the one that's going to be bringing a cup or an offer, is going to be the one for you. They may bring you an offer, you may accept it, but I do not believe that it is the person that you are destined to be with, if that makes any sense. And I'm really sorry to say that, but I just feel like there's going to be some kind of movement where you are going to be... It's almost like you're going to get like a gift or something from someone else, and you're just gonna... I feel like you're gonna be with someone else. and this person is just going to, you know, and it's a time of strength really, with especially with the Queen of Cups in this situation, because you're so unsure about this person here. But what I'm seeing is strength is kind of like another underlying message. Okay, and also with the King of Pentacles, you have got someone who is very, again, as I mentioned, very kind of stable but wealthy, and the underlying message here is strength, and to hold on to that, especially with the Infinity, you know, Leo. You may be dealing with a Leo, you may be dealing with someone who is a Cancer, but it's not necessarily that, it's more the energy. And I feel going forward though, I'm not sure that this person is for you. As I said from the very beginning, the first thing I said is mismatch, but I do feel like this person might be giving you like gifts or something like that, and you might progress forward with it. You might still be unsure of this person, but at the end of the day, I do feel like they're wealthy, you know, and they might be able to give you something more. But in terms of like a romantic offer, I do feel like this person is going to come back around. Do I feel like they're going to be the person for you? I don't think so. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is very fast, like comes in very, very fast. The Knight of Swords is about, like, it's very, very sudden, and it's very fearless. And I feel like this person is going to come in so quickly. You're just not going to be able to have much time to think about it. And it could even happen at the same time as the Knight of Cups, because with the Knight of Swords, you know, with this forward movement and progression, and something coming in so quickly, I feel like it's really going to kind of take you back a little bit. So I just want to pick up from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel card that literally just like flew out. 2 cards flew out. Well, isn't this interesting? Again, July 2018, you know, halfway through the year. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I can't read backwards, sorry. It's that time of the year where you just have to think about things, again with the Judgment, you know, disconnecting from the world, taking some time out, and trying to essentially, let me just move my deck out of the way. So yeah, retreat, take some time out, think about things, and then for the future I do feel like there's going to be a bit of flirting. I do feel like it's with this kind of new person though, this King of Pentacles, someone very wealthy, someone that's going to come in really, really quick and kind of get that cycle just moving faster for you. So extend your light-hearted energy to others. Really, really nice little reading for you here, Virgos. You know, don't be so scared to do so. You know, as Virgos, we find it very hard to kind of move forward because we are so over analytical about a lot of things, but it can do us some really good things, and retreating is just the best thing for us though, isn't it? Especially when you're a natural hermit. But yeah, I think this is very, very important for us, and I do think that, you know, this will come in with the new person. Now this could also refer to the person bringing you that cup, but I don't think that they are going to be able to be the person for you. I feel like it's a mismatch, I really do, and it's not just because it's not like snap, it's a pair or anything like that, but I just, energy wise, I don't feel like it's a match. I feel like you would give way more than this person has to offer, and I do feel like someone else is going to be coming in very, very quickly, someone who has something to offer you, you know, maybe more money driven, but they're offering you something. And it's a king, yeah? It's a king, not a knight. Ideally though, energy-wise, we would like a King of Cups. So do I feel this person is for you? No, I don't feel like this person is for you either. I think it's very money-orientated. I think you're a lot more driven by kind of the idea of love. And I think that I think over time, I hope that the right person comes along, but I'm not sure if the King of Pentacles is the one for you, but I do see no harm in trying, because you never know until you try. But ideally, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups would be a perfect pairing in this situation, and I don't know why, because I've never ever done it before where I've thought a king and a queen, so it must be a match, or it's a mismatch because of that. But that's what the guide's giving me, and you could see that the cards were very money orientated with this person, and I don't know if that's something that would be of interest to you. You know, just being attracted to someone because of money. So yeah, there's someone out there that has to hear that message, and I would like to know if that did resonate with you. So let me know in the comment section below if it did. Yeah, so essentially that is your reading, Virgo. Hope you have a wonderful July 2018, especially if you are going anywhere or doing anything, and if you're not, you know, a couple of days to retreat here and there, even on the weekends, you know, would do you some good. And yeah, I will see you all very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm brand new here on YouTube, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!